Hello, and welcome to our beautiful meditation at Galisteo, New Mexico. We've been having a wonderful intensive here with our higher selves, and so this meditation is on Monday instead of Sunday. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, we divide the meditation into 3 parts. In the first part, we ask our divine higher self to take form. We draw it into our body and we sit in meditation. I'll make a little Om sound so you can push the button on your apparatus and meditate for as long as you like. In the second part of the meditation, we reach up into the cosmos with our imagination and we pull down a beautiful beam of pure white light down through the top of the head, down into the stomach, the solar plexus, and we laser that white light out across the planet and back into the sky. We do that with our breath. We breathe in, we draw the white light down through us. We exhale and we laser the light across the planet. Just practicing that kind of breathing will take you into a deep meditation. Again, a sound. And then the third part of the meditation, each week we focus the energy we have from our meditation and we extend it out in a certain way into the world. This week we're going to focus on activating the higher selves of all humanity, asking them what color they need to connect to their higher selves so that they can trust their own inner voice and they feel that divine energy in them. So if you're ready, we'll begin with a couple of breaths. By breathing in through your nose, hold at the top, and exhale through your mouth this way. Very slowly. And that brings your brain into a meditative state. Here we go. Close your eyes. Breathe in through your nose, hold at the top, and now exhale twice as slowly. Once again, breathe in through your nose, hold, exhale slowly. Ask your higher self. It's the intuitive essence of your soul. It's your own inner voice, your own wisdom, to take a form for you. It could be a sunrise, a rainbow, a star, a being, a tree, an animal, a light of any kind, an equation. Ask your higher self to take a form, any form, for you. And focus on that form. And now, ask your higher self to touch the place in your body that you are holding your divine essence at this moment, wherever it is. And just imagine that touch in your body that's holding your divine essence and begin to breathe in and out through that place. And now imagine that you're drawing your higher self directly in through that place so that you sit in meditation with your higher self inside you. Om. Imagine that you can reach up into the cosmos and pull down to you, magnetize to you, a beautiful beam of pure white light right down through the top of your head, down into your stomach, your solar plexus. This is the center of your emotional body. And laser that white light out across the planet. You can do this with your breath. Breathe in, and as you breathe in, draw the white light down. As you exhale, exhale that white light across the planet and back into the sky, to the cosmos. And just continue that breathing. Om. Bring into your mind's eye the 8 billion plus humans on this planet, all of humanity, and ask humanity, what color they need to be able to access their own inner voice, their higher self, to trust their own wisdom and their connection, their cosmic connection. And see what color those 8 billion show you right now. Whatever color they show you, again, reach up into the cosmos and pull down exactly that color, down through the top of your head, and laser it directly out to this group of 8 billion humans. And feel that it continues to flow, that color, into them, so that they are awakening to their own inner voice, to their higher selves, to their divine frequencies. And just continue drawing in that color and lasing it out to humanity, and watch the change. They might grow bigger or feel closer or expand with that light. Oh. Breathe deeply into your body and open your eyes. Thank you. Imagine that if everyone on this planet felt connected to their own divine source, their own inner wisdom, it would be a different world. Now, we do have another part of our meditation. It's called knowings. And every week, people from around the world send in questions that they would like for us to explore in order to uplift and illuminate all of us who are participating. And so Allison will tell us the questions that have come for this week. Allison?
The first question is from Key Largo, Florida, in the U.S.A.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Chris, I will be passing from my body within the next few weeks from a very aggressive illness. I am peaceful in my soul, but it would mean so much to me to dance into the light with the words of wisdom from you for my final days.
Oh, my. There's so many things that I would pass to you so you can dance into the light. The first one is to know that, in truth, we choose the moment of our birth and we choose the moment of our death. And so, in that choosing, which comes from our soul, there's a gift, there's a release, there's a going home. You have finished. When it's your moment to pass from your body, you want to, first of all, thank your body. And the next time before you pass, spend energy saying, thank you, body. You allowed me to be here, to love, to evolve my soul, to give my gifts of my presence onto this planet. And you have done it well. And that's why you're leaving, because you're finished. And so blessing your body helps you to not be afraid, but to feel that you are going home, and home is light. That's where you came from cosmic light, from absolute source. And so I always help people to practice that. Just as we were doing in the first part where we were drawing the white light in and lasering it out, your meditation could be asking your body to show you a brilliant light that represents home, that represents going back from embodiment to the unmanifest. The soul never dies. You're not going to die. You're just going to release this body, and it will be glad. It will thank you, because the body doesn't want to suffer, and you don't need to suffer. And so you release that, and you're going to go on to the infinite evolution of your soul. So I meet death with a certain amount of a sense of completion and grace. And I love that you said dancing into the light, that you're going to dance into the light. So practice that. Imagine that there is this beautiful light and that you are just moving up and going home into it. And I do know, having been with so many people at the moment of their passing and afterwards, that where you go now will be a place of love and peace and illumination. And so you can look forward to it. Again, thanking your body and helping your body to release any discomfort. And if you practice that going into the light, you will find that your passage will be much easier and lovely for you. You're not going and leaving company, you're going to company. Many people actually see people that they've loved that have passed before come for them. But your higher self will be guiding you, so you won't be alone. Your soul will be with you. And I feel that death can be a beautiful, natural passage, whereas this aggressive disease has been attacking you, and you need to no longer allow it. But to use it instead of it using you, and say, I'll use you, disease, to finish off, and to allow my soul and my pure consciousness to dance into the light, to go home to where you came from, to infinite love, to cosmic wisdom, to the essence of you. Not the body of you, the essence of you. I will be sending that light to you as well. Great love. And meet it with joy. You did a good job. Thank you for being present on this planet. And travel well. Allison?
The second question is from Colón, Panama.
Oh, hello, Panama.
When we are in a filthy environment, particularly I'm thinking of public transit, how can we cleanse the energies for ourselves?
Oh, thank you for that question, because this is true everywhere in the world, wherever we are. And if we're walking down the streets, if we're in public transit, or we have to go to a restroom, or even a restroom in a restaurant, or wherever, there are definitely energetics. Some that we can see, like smog or dirt or trash or something. And it's very important. The two aspects that I would recommend to you. One is to always, as we did before, draw that white light in and send it out, so that you are creating this energy, not a bubble, but a frequency that's flowing out of you that kind of touches everything. So that if it's all about the direction of energy. If you're pulling it from the cosmos, you're pulling beautiful, pure energy in through you. That protects you. And lasering it out, you are changing the molecules of the energies around you. And so if you see that there is trash someplace, you can just allow that white light to go into that, sort of giving it that kiss, and go on by. And the second part is to look around at this world, and then as you walk through it, imagine a beautiful world of pure energy. You can become the template, the seeding of that pure energy. But we often say, oh, what a mess this is. If you stopped for a moment, especially if you're riding on public transit, if you imagine, create it in your mind, that as you look out the window, or as you're walking or wherever, that you're seeing happy people, that you're seeing beautiful nature. And if you hold that in your consciousness, first of all, what will start happening is, instead of seeing the trash, your consciousness will begin to attract you to seeing what a beautiful tree, what a beautiful flower, how a beautiful organization of a street flowing through an environment. And you will begin to see the beauty in the world instead of the poisons and the pollution in the world. So we can change through our consciousness, literally change pollution, dissolve it back into the unmanifest, and hold within our minds a template that we, through our consciousness, begin to create and then access, because your body will begin to notice the little things that are pure, that are clean, that are beautiful, that everything is alive. Do that, and the world will thank you. I thank you. Allison?
The last question is from Vienna, Austria.
Austria.
To Chris Griscom, will you give an exercise in consciousness or meditation to support all of the creative people on the planet who use their beautiful talents to lift the spirits of humanity with their gifts? Actors, singers, artists, musicians, I am so grateful for their talents and dedication, and I would like to give something back to them energetically.
Oh, what a beautiful thing you have just done. And indeed we will. And the way we'll do that is that we'll ask their higher selves to what tool they need to be able to give this gift with abundance, that as you were saying, that they give their paintings, their art, their voice, their acting, whatever it is that is their profession, they give that into the world, and that the world acknowledges them by, in our world, making them abundant, making them joyous, making them feel a purpose in their life, because sometimes we create art of some kind and we're always doing it hoping that the world will see it. So if we help them to get a tool, and a tool could be a symbol or an object or a color, that we can hear what it is and extend it to them to support that they begin to magnetize that abundance or that acknowledgement or that applause or that recognition that art changes lives. Art brings beauty and peace and joy and emotion to our world, and helps us to align and to come into our own centers, or to feel who we are and how we relate to the outside world through what they have created through their imagination. So allow that tool to also magnetize their imagination and their creativity, so that what they are doing as artists becomes even more so, and it pleases them, as well as becomes something that the world acknowledges. So their imagination, their creativity, and abundance and recognition, all of those things, a tool that will amplify their capacity to receive that. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath into your body. And for you and each of us, gather into your mind's eye all the artists. You may have some that you actually know by name, or just even children. But the artistic, and all of us are artists on some level, but that those artists that spend their life creating and producing art, again, whether it's through their voice or through their hands or through their gestures, or however they give us the gift of expression, human expression, that is so important to help us to find our centers, to go forward. So now, breathe deeply and feel all of the artists in your mind's eye, and ask them what tool they need from their own higher selves that will amplify, that will magnetize to them the great abundance, the creativity, the imagination, the recognition, the expression that can be given to the world. So that tool, again, that they need, that will create that kind of magnetism and bring abundance and all of these things to them, so that as an artist, they realize that they are recognized and they belong and they have that purpose, and it's a powerful purpose. Again, let them show you a symbol that could represent a tool that will create that, or an object that will create that, or a color that will bring these things to them and inspire them to know that doing what they do has a wonderful purpose in this world and a gift to themselves and the world. So see what you get, a symbol or an object or a color for that tool that will help them. And whatever comes to you, whatever they show you, there could be that tool that will amplify that and support them as artists. Reach up into the cosmos and draw exactly that tool, that form, whatever it is, down through the top of your head, into your stomach, your solar plexus, and from there, laser that tool, whatever form came to you, out to all the artists in the world. Even the beginning artists, the little ones who have it in their soul to be artists, and those who have been artists who are in the twilight of their lives, that they experience the blessing of their art and themselves as artists. So continue to draw that tool down and laser it out to all the artists, and feel that it just continues to flow from the cosmos through you and be received by them. And as that occurs, imagine the reaction. Maybe that they get bigger, or they seem to have more joy, or you can feel their abundance and their sense of purpose. Just continue to let that color or that object or that symbol flow into them, that tool that supports them now and for their lives. A little bit more. Wonderful. And open your eyes. Oh, thank you so much for that. So many people don't realize how important what they create is to actually not only the present but the future and the quality of our lives. So thank you. Thank you all. My great love.